Yamuna, I will set the divine couple on a throne made up of brilliant jewels. I will anoint the dark and fair forms with sandalwood paste scented with chuya, and I will fan them with the chamar whisk. Oh, when will I behold their moon-like faces? After stringing together the garlands of malati flowers, I will place them around their neck, and I will offer tambul scented with camphor to their lotus mouths. With the permission of all Sakhis headed by Lalita and Vishakha, I will serve the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. Narottam Das, the servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, longed for this service to the divine couple. There is another song written by Narottam Das Thakur. It's not here. But I think,
What's the name?
What's it? Now let me remember the lyrics first. That will come. Kusumita Vrindavane Nachata Sikhigane Pikakula Brahmara Jhankare. This is another song of longing, little bit much more deeper than this previous song. Narottam Das Thakur desires the service which is intimate. You can play slow, Prabhu. Oh, Sai Baba. Sai Baba. This is the slow style. Maybe Tinta will be better. Tinta. You know, Tinta, 16 pages. Where did it go?
Can you use the board?
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Oh, it's not locked. It's the
yeah, big, readable. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Slow. Kusumita Vrindavane Kusumita Vrindavane Nachata Sikhigane Pikakula Brahmara Jhankare 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 Kusumita Vrindavane Kusumita Vrindavane. You can play bhajan Dharawais. Priya Sahajari Sange Paya Gabi Range Priya Sahajari Sange Gaya Gabi Range Priya Sahajari Sange Gaya Gabi Range Priya Sahajari Sange Gaya Gabi Range Manohara Pujya Kudire
मनोहर तुझ कुटीरे सुविध वृंदावने हरि हरि मनोरथ पांदे हमारे 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 Ange boy purna katantare Ange boy purna katantare tu nikal
Actually, this is so fast made. I could not keep up with it. Vrindavan is filled with blossoming flowers, the dancing of peacock, and the sounds of cuckoos and bumblebees. When, in the association of the dear gopis, I will melodiously sing in charming quotation and groove of Vrindavan. When seeing the slowly and gracefully moving divine couple, will my head stand on end because of the ecstasy in my heart? When in the company of gopis will Srimati Radharani gesture that she wants me to comb her hair, and when will I then take the comb in my hand and carefully comb her curling locks? When will I anoint Srimati Radharani's limbs with sandalwood paste and musk? When will I give her beautiful garlands? When will I gaze on her moon-like face as I decorate it with tilak markings drawn in sandalwood paste and kumkum? When will I carefully dress Srimati Radharani in blue garments? When will I place jewel anklets on her feet? When will I take water from a jar to wash her reddish lotus feet? When will I then dry her feet using my own hair as towel? When will I make a couch of lotus petals for divine couple? When will I gently fan them with the white chamar whisk? When from a golden box I will take betel nuts and camphor and place them in their lotus mouth and couple? When will I carefully chew the aromatic remnants of such betel nuts which have become mixed with the nectar from the mouths of divine couple? O Lokanath Goswami, O my spiritual master, O friend of the poor and wretched conditioned souls, O ocean of mercy, please hear the appeal of this person who is very miserable and poor-hearted. O Radha and Krishna, O holy land of Vrindavan, intimate gopis, friends, and the divine couple, I beg that you all grant this charity to me. Please fulfill these desires. Can you see the difference between the first song, Radha Krishna Pranamore, and how Narottam Das Thakur is carefully looking into the possible service he can render. But this is more intimate service that he longs. So there is an advancement, but we can't imitate. His songs are so supermost and excellent, that his place called Kheturi in Bangladesh, on the river Padma, that is Ganges ocean in Bangladesh, is also very vulnerable in situation with that. All our treasures belong to Bangladesh. All these great stalwart poets came from Bangladesh. So naturally we are concerned. Anyway, their songs are a little rare. When we recorded 2 years back, our good friend, the flute player, he put the cuckoo sounds.
Is it?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. USB is there.
So about 3 times he's playing on his flute. And that shows the atmosphere of Vrindavan. Anyway, that's good enough. All right. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Divine Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Chiskon Deputy Founder Acharya, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Jaya Musabhad Paramahamsa, Parivrajaka Astottam Sata Srila, Divine Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Kunda ki Jaya, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jaya, प्रेम से कहो कि कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रज वृंदावन धाम की जय। कृष्ण प्रधान की जय। जगन्नाथ बलराम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्त देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। गौर प्रमानंदे और हरे कृष्ण और हरे कृष्ण और हरे कृष्ण श्री श्री गुरु एंड श्री राम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
We are reading from Bhagavad Gita, it is chapter number 9, the most confidential knowledge. Text number 22 and 23. Ananya Chintayanto Mam
Ananya Chintayanto Mam
Jana Pariyupasate
Ye Jana Pariyupasate
Esham Nityabhyuttanam
Yedaminityamuttanam
Yogakshenam Vahamyaham
Yogakshenam Vahamyaham
Ananya Chintayanto Mam
Ananya Chintayanto Mam
Jana Pariyupasate
Ye Jana Pariyupasate Yogakshevam vahamyaham.
Ananyaskintrayanto mam.
Ananyajitayanto mam.
Yejana pariyupasate.
Yejana parupasate.
Nityabhiyuktanam.
Yedamidhyaviyuktanam.
Yogakshevam vahamyaham.
Yogakshevam vahamyaham.
Ye apyanya devata bhaktya.
Ye atyanya devata bhaktya.
Yajante shraddhayanta.
Yajante shraddhayanvita.
Ye apimante kaunteya.
Ye abhimameva kaunteya.
Yajantya vidhipurvakam.
Yajante avidipurvakam.
Ye apyanya devata bhaktya.
Ye apyanya devata bhaktya.
Yajante shraddhayanvita.
Yajante shraddhayanvita.
Ye apimameva kaunteya.
Ye abhimameva kaunteya.
Yajante vidhipurvakam.
Yajante avidipurvakam.
Ye apyanya devata bhaktya.
Ye apyanya devata bhaktya.
Yajante shraddhayanvita.
Yajante shraddhayanvita.
Ye apimameva
Ye
kaunteya.
abhimameva kaunteya.
Yajantyam avidhipurvakam.
Yajante avidipurvakam.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. But those who worship, always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. Previously, he told about the worshippers of demigods, that when they have enjoyed the Swargalokam, Vishalam, their pious activities then become exhausted and they return to this mortal planet again. Thus, those who seek sense enjoyment by adhering to the principles of the three Vedas, which only repeat birth and death. So, Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nestargu. The subject matter of the Vedas is filled with three modes of material nature, and people aspire either by taking a shortcut through the demigods, and they want to enjoy the result in the higher planetary system. There is a controversy. I call New Zealand to be Pataloka, but sometimes in Pataloka also there are so many amenities of higher planetary system. Better than India, they say. That's why people come, right? But they will be exhausted. It is not a permanent situation. One who is promoted to higher planetary system enjoys a longer duration of life and better facility for sense enjoyment, and yet one is not allowed to stay there forever. One is again sent back to this earth upon finishing the resultant fruits of the activities. He who is not attained perfection of the knowledge as indicated in the Vedanta Sutra Janmadhyasya Yata, or in other words, he who fails to understand Krishna, the cause of all causes, becomes baffled about achieving the ultimate goal of life and is thus subjected to the routine of being promoted to higher planets and then again coming down as if situated in Ferris wheel, which sometimes goes up and sometimes comes down. The purpose is that instead of being elevated to the spiritual world from which there is no longer any possibility of coming down, one simply revolves in the cycle of birth and death on the higher and lower planetary systems. One should better take to the spiritual world to enjoy eternal life full of bliss and knowledge and never to return to this material existence. So, those who are trying to worship Lord Krishna with full attention, And they are exclusively taken care. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. What is LIC has to do with yoga kshemam. And the policy, life insurance policy, and you have seen the hand drawing and it's written, yoga kshemam vahamyam. Means you put your money into policy and we'll take care of it. So many years back in Fiji, maybe about 20 years, in Singatoka, I was walking on the street and ended up coming to one office of LIC agency, Life Insurance Corporation of India agency, and one Mataji was sitting there. And she was happy. She was thinking a customer has come. So I tried to introduce, how can I serve you? I said, I'm asking that, how can I serve you? It says, you want a policy? I said, no, I have come to give you. But we have differences. You take money, you promise something which is written, but there are so many conditions that when a person will want the benefits of the insurance, you will deny, you will take time, you will harass him by asking the questions of some conditions that you are not aware, And she was chuckling. I said, is it not true? She said, yes. How can I make business? But I have come to give you life insurance, which is 100 times more than I told. You have stolen the emblem of Lord Krishna's words, yoga kshemam vahamyam, but you are not doing. But Krishna says, Ananyaschintayo mam ye janaha paripa. Tesham, only to those who have unflinching faith in me and they worship me exclusively. To them only I carry what they lack and I provide what they need. So, which policy is better? Yours or mine? And she was speechless. So, I invited, we are right above you, having a temple, you should come, So, she was convinced. She became the first devotee in the family because they had some kind of weird in Fiji. Everybody was there. There's so many Fiji. Raise your hands. How many are from Fiji? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My God. All right. In Fiji, there is a weird system. The family is Hindu, but the grandfather and they become Christian. And there always conflict. They are very, very short, intelligent. They think only material. There is no spiritual iota in them. All right. So anyway, when she became devotee, the husband was little bit apprehensive. They have 2 daughters. Daughters will come, but they have to get married. So things were taking, their time. But you'll be surprised. Slowly, everybody is becoming devotee.
Oh, very good, very good.
Krishna consciousness is considered to be the safest life insurance policy. Life after life. Huh? This is the true incident. Because Yoga Kshema Vahamyam, wherever I see the LIC board of advertisement, I said, these are rascals. Cheaters. You know? They don't do welfare for anybody. They give some privilege of many of Fijians, somehow the government also added some compensation, but because medical facilities are not available, many come to India, they have a contract with the LIC and other insurance to provide them money for even open heart bypass surgery and other expensive treatment, So I said they give you partially, but they cannot guarantee for your life. Right? But exclusivity, Krishna is saying that Tesham Sapataitanam Bhajatam Pratipadatam, and they are also recipient of Krishna's favor. Krishna says, Yoga Kshema Vahamyam. Yoga means connection and Kshem means kushalta or welfare. So Prabhupada translates, I carry what they lack and provide what they need. Two things. If they lack, Krishna will support it. So connection is there and protection is there. LIC, there is no connection. Once you start grabbing the insurance premiums, they don't send you even thank you letter. They will send you caution letter if you miss the pen. You are running an agency? Okay.
Even my father was.
Oh, your father. I thought some trends in.
I'm advisor.
Host is
the advisor. That's the ritual.
You still? Oh my God. Okay, don't take any. After all, I can, be strict with you, right? Because he became my disciple, so he has to watch out. But this is exactly. I don't know. I didn't take up this particular verse to.
Coincidence.
But somehow you are not. So, we have to understand what is Yoga Kshema. Unless and until you are connected with Krishna, how there can be ever any auspicious thing in your life? Everything is inauspicious without connection with Krishna. So, to connect with Krishna is the greatest period of what we call celebration. Because it's very rare. Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavanam Vasudevam Sarvamidhi Samahatmasu. Out of many, many human births, Prabhupada said, Janma doesn't mean any Janma. Because these things are to be understood only by human beings. So you have to come repeatedly in human birth. And then if you are coming in contact with a sadhu, your spiritual life will begin. Otherwise, no. Many, many lifetimes we have passed through. Bahuni te vyatitani janmani tavacharja. And you forgot everything. I remember everything. So, yoga is a connection, and that is not happening all of a sudden. It is happening because of our merits in performing devotional service. Without performing devotional service, how can it be possible to connect with Krishna? Is there any way one can be Krishna conscious without performing devotional service to him? Nowhere it is ever said, okay, do your thing and I will take care of it. So on other behalf, those who are avoiding to become Krishna conscious or neglect Lord Krishna and thinking anyone, those who are in betweens, you worship. Yachapyanya devata yajante sraddhayanvita te api mameva kaunteya yajante avidhi purvakam. Those who are devotees of other gods and who worship them with faith actually worship me only, O son of Kunti, but they do not do so, but they do so in a wrong way. They do so in a wrong way. It's an indirect. Why do you have to go to Krishna indirectly? Krishna is available directly. But we are cheaters. And we think we can, go gradually, slowly. Just like you give the bread slowly. Similarly, they think, oh, in Mahabharata it is said, Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarva deva namaskaram keshavam pratipakshati. They tell right, correct. But Krishna said, why indirect? Why indirect? Not directly. I am able to reciprocate. And you approach indirectly through somebody and thinking that after all, ultimate receiver will be Keshav. Just like the drop of water comes from the sky and falls on the earth, it's accumulated and starts flowing and the lower surface, a stream, and many streams make a river, and the river ultimately merges into ocean. This is said to be Pratigachati. Prati means what?
Prati means
Opposite. Or alternate, other way. Not straight. Pratigachati. But Krishna is available directly. Krishna separates himself from the hordes of demigods. Yanti devruta devan pitranyanti pitruta bhutani bhute janti madhyanti. He always keeps himself separate as an individual and the supreme individual. Supreme individual and said, worship me. Madmana bhava, mad bhakto madhyaji mam namastu. So Krishna's teachings are completely exclusively for himself. And he doesn't say, okay, you worship Ganesh, and after all, Ganesh will give me whenever you. No way. Yanti Devrata Deva. You will go to Ganesh's place. And they are all under Brahma's direction, so under Swargaloka. But if you worship me, you will come without any interference. Demigods are not interfering, but our foolishness is interfering. Demigods are not interfering, neither they ask, you become my devotee and I'll take care. Only Krishna claims. Have you seen anybody demanding? Neither Lord Shiva demands or Brahma demands. Neither Ganesh demands or Parvati demands. You surrender to me and I will take care of you. No way. They don't demand because they themselves are servants. They are servants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead worship. So, main important thing is to serve Krishna. By serving Krishna, everybody else will be served automatically. Because they are all servants of Krishna. They will all want to eat the remnants of Krishna, so they will be served. Some foolish people do not obey the directions of the Shastra. Neither they want to. They want to attribute whatever their success to some demigod, but then it is short-lived. Yanti Devan, Yanti Devan, Pitrunyanti Pitruta, Bhutani Bhutin, Jayanti, Madhyaji, Abhimani. There's so much separation between our understanding, maybe a pious understanding, but it is foolish piety. It does not elevate us. What is the need of elevation when you have to come down? What is the use of going up and then come back? You don't achieve anything. You visit some deserted place and you write down, King Roy was here. What is the significance? Hardly anybody goes to read you, but who is the King Roy? Nobody knows. So, Krishna is very exclusive. Prabhupada said here it is clearly stated that there are many types of yajna performance recommended in the Vedic literature, but actually all of them are meant for satisfying Supreme Lord. Yajna means Vishnu. Alright? And persons who are engaged in worship of demigods are not very intelligent. Although such worship is offered to me indirectly. Krishna says, for example, when a man pours water on the leaves and branches of the tree without pouring water on the root, he does so without sufficient knowledge or without observing the regulative principles. Similarly, the process of rendering service to different parts of the body is to supply food to the stomach. Demigods are, so to speak, different officers and directors in the government of the Supreme Lord. For the material, management. They are not in spiritual world, they are in the material world. And I am telling that they are functionary. They are in your body to execute the function of the internal organs. The demigods are, so to speak, different officers and directors in the government of Supreme Lord. One has to follow the laws made by the government, not by the officers or directors. Similarly, everyone is to offer his worship to the Supreme Lord only. That will automatically satisfy the different officers and directors of the Lord. Just like they introduced GST everywhere. So it goes into central treasury and every department will be satisfied. You can't end up paying the taxes for different departments. It was wastage of time. So the whole world is Okay. Those countries which are advancing, they accept this methodology. They will automatically satisfy the different officers and directors of the board. The officers and directors are engaged in representative of the government, and to offer some bribe to the officers or directors is illegal. This is stated as an avidhikul vakam. In other words, Krishna does not approve the unnecessary worship of demigods. He does not approve. So, in this way, we need to look into the aspect of devotional service that is to be rendered not to demigods. Bhakti is not a subject matter for demigods. They themselves are bhakta. If you say, yes, I want to become a bhakta of a bhakta, fine, then respect him rather than,
Worshipping.
worship him as a supreme Lord. No. And the Mayavadi Sampradaya said, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guru Venu. This is the Mayavadi aphorism. This is not written anywhere. He's a representative. He may be honored, but how the Guru has to be treated. He's a representative of the parampara. He cannot be an upstart because they want to enjoy this kind of eulogy, appreciations. They are Mayavadi gurus and they do not care. But those who are in disciplined succession, unbroken chain of disciplined succession, they have to be extremely careful. Guru Tattva has to descend via media, and that Tattva is Krishna. Guru Tattva is Krishna Tattva. So therefore, we say original Guru is Krishna. We have to become via transparent medium. Via means let the sunshine transparently pass through as it is. A Guru should not be a tainted glass. So they can guide properly whom to worship, how to worship, and why to worship. Because the real worship is giving all the credits to the Creator. The original creator is Krishna. Brahma is said to be secondary creator. Demigods are tertiary creators. And human being, quaternary creator. Microphone has been created. They must have put that nomenclature, a registered trademark. But how long did you purchase? 2 years back? Huh? How much do you into the last 2? Within 10 years, you'll replace.
Warranty was only 1 year.
Warranty is finished. Cheaters. No yoga kshemamba. No. So we need to understand all these things. Then otherwise we are wasting time. This is the simplest understanding. And Krishna is telling directly, with all reasonability and equivocal. There is no competition. Every word that has been spoken by Krishna, nobody has ever repeated. But why foolish people are putting in the mouth without even authenticity? Kama says that Hatagana prapadyantanya devata tam tam niyamastaya maya devi. Krishna says, I will fulfill their desire if they want to, worship Anya Devata because they are unsatiated desires. Hatagana, they became virtually bereft of real knowledge. So, okay, you don't want to learn? Okay, I'll keep your, so-called Shraddha. Okay? And they worship with Shraddha. But Shraddha never becomes Nishtha because they change the demigods. They change. For so many years they worship Hanuman, but if Hanuman doesn't give him his desire, then they will change. So that's how all the devatas end up as a wholesale in our temple of home. Everybody is there. Krishna will be also there. But does Krishna has to do anything with that kind of worship? No. His position is unique and he cannot be, downgraded. So we have to study Bhagavad Gita for completely convinced, we have to accept by experience of the process. Krishna shows the process, does not claim only, but he educates those who are faithful. Those who are not envious, they will receive this transcendental knowledge. And to help others, their devotees, to show the intricate nature, Krishna says, within my devotee circle, if one preaches this confidential knowledge, I consider that there will be nobody more pleasing devotee than him.
Tasmat manushyeshu kachimay priyakritamaha bhavidaha tasmat anyadopi yadaropuhi.
And it should be told only in devotee circle. Do not tell anything to those who are not devotees. One listens, but one does not do. That is the nature of neophytes. I have lukewarm Shraddha. That's good enough because after all, I have come here to New Zealand just to make some living. But constant hammering on such mind will induce them to take up the process. How long you will be not understanding Lord Krishna? We have to encourage them. We have to show the necessity of the nature of confidential reciprocation from worship is doing. So, in this way, we need to understand the importance of bhakti, which is only applicable to Lord Krishna and not to other demigods. What is the use to tell, oh, I am a Ganesh Bhakta or Shiva Bhakta? Or they themselves are Bhakta. They don't have any other relationship with Krishna other than devotee. And why do you have to carve out something else, a relationship? There are no 5 types of relationship and services with the other demigod. You can't do it. Only with Krishna. Not even with Narayan or Vishnu. That awe and reverence is there. So all the intimate reciprocation Krishna is able to give by development of this most confidential knowledge. If we are not envious, then we will be able to receive it. So develop everybody who are not chanting, should start chanting. Never say, I can't, I can't, I can't. Chant, chant, chant. Don't say can't, can't, can't. So close. On the edge of Hari is absent. Right? And can't. If you put edge, it becomes chant. So edge is absent and can't. So, anybody has any questions? Kids are hungry. किसी को कोई प्रश्न है? हिंदी में बोले, इंग्लिश में बोले, गुजराती में बोले, तीनों में जवाब दूंगा। There's nobody Gujarati anyway, except me.
Much better.
क्या चुप हो गए? मुंह में दुखता है। कोई છે પ્રશ્ન છે? નથી. મને પ્રશ્ન છે. કેટલી માળા કરો છો?
Maharaj.
Thank you.
Maharaj. What about performance of Shraddha ceremony? Shraddha. What about performance of Shraddha ceremony? It is demigod or Vishnu?
Only Vishnu.
Only Vishnu.
Shraddha has to be done in relation to Vishnu for giving the moksha to the departed soul. It is the duty. It is the duty of the son. To do this. But it's a very pain.
Because we went to Gaya, they said that they want to put it everything in the lotus feet of Vishnu.
Yes.
Yeah, there was. So after performing,
Mahaprabhu also went, but never did Shraddha ceremony. He made a pretext to his mother, you know. Oh, I want to go and do Shraddha for Papa, Jagannath Mishra. So, mother would allow him, otherwise not. But that was a trickery. He went to meet Ishwar Puri and surrender himself. So you can see transformation in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by receiving the holy name from a bona fide guru, and even though he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Radha Krishna combined, he knows the importance of name, but yet he showed by his surrender to the guru. And he gave up all the business of being a teacher to teach so many different subject matters, Nyaya, economics, and this and that. Mahaprabhu gave up. He said, from now on, there is only one teaching about chanting Hare Krishna. This is the sum total. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught the significance of the holy name to his students, but we do not get anything directly from him. Simply, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requests, Jara dikhota hai, O Krishna, is hamare aage. Whenever you meet anybody, just speak about Lord Krishna's message. So you become representative of Krishna and deliver this land. Within 6 hours to come, he taught everything in 8 verses. Nothing has been ever written. I mean, there might be something that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wrote. Some manuscripts have been found in Bhaktivedanta Research in Calcutta. It's said to be written personally by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are preserving it. But as far as the Shiksha of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is condensed within 8 verses of Sikshashtakam. So, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lifetime work and so many treatises or so many things that might have taken place, like the incident of defeating this Keshav Kashmiri. Somebody could have recorded what are the arguments. But something is recorded as far as converting this Mayavadi.
Prakashananda Saraswati.
Prakashanam. In Jagannath Puri itself. We see he is putting arguments. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu try to justify his opinion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put up the Bhagavad Gita slokas. And that startled, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He was specifically not speaking about those words. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got hold of it. They think he's an ordinary. Supreme Personality of God, and people think he's an ordinary person. So impersonalists fail to know the divinity. Unless they are miserably defeated. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did it. If such a learned person is there, but he did not leave anything other than Sikshashtakam for us. Because everything is less important. Of course, to expand, he told Rupa Goswami to write Bhakti Shastra, expanding. So it will reach to the common people. With rules and regulation, how to instill the significance of or realization of the Mahamantra. Rupa Goswami has to expect that. So much literature based on the holy name alone has been written. And we do not see any other sampradaya has that kind of literature. So in Vrindavan today also even Mayavadis use the Swami's, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and just to quote. Any other question?
The holy name has so much potency, but still, if faithless people can't it will work on them over a period of time.
If they are learning the importance of liberation, even a faulty chanting is guaranteeing you to get liberated. But miserliness will prevent them not to chant. They think liberation means it should come after death. That's why should I expedite my death by getting liberated? They don't understand what is the meaning of liberation.
Yes.
Liberation means sarvabhadya vinirmukta. You must be liberated from all false designations. Brahma Bhuta Prasanna Mana Sarvati Nagavishati Samasarveshu Bhuteshu Madhvakti Ladeva. Only after liberation you will be able to enter in pure devotional service, not before that. If somebody talks of liberation, they will get afraid. Oh, you mean I have to die? That's the biggest fear. They think only death will liberate you. No. Your mind is not going to liberate you. Your intelligence is not going to liberate you. Your ego is not going to liberate you. It's 8:30, Prabhus. They are warming up or what?
You ready? Are you ready?
Meanwhile, any question? And before we chant, Sabina,
No.
No.
No, fine.
Aditi, can you chant Sarira Vidyaja? You know that?
Louder.
Okay, brother, sister, chant together.
Swallowed some.